Yo, what's going on, guys? Clutch back again with another video for you guys, and today it is going to be another tactics video. Before we do get into it, if you haven't already, please drop a like on the video, comment if you haven't already, and please smash that sub button. We are on our way to 5,000 subscribers. Just wanted to say a quick thank you as well for all the support on the channel recently. We've just been growing and growing, and you guys have been showing so much love and support, so it's much appreciated. Before we do get into the video as well, if you haven't already, have a look at the Patreon if you want to have a little look. It's a little coaching thing that I do. Basically offers coaching sessions, exclusive gameplay advice, like videos that are basically exclusive to the Patreon as well. Team advice, all that stuff. Any questions you guys have as well. So if you are interested, like I said, link is down below. So formation we are doing is the 4-3-2-1. The 4-3-2-1 is by far one of the best formations on the game this year. It is an absolute joke, and I'm going to show you how to use it. So, defensive styles on balanced. Again, no press tactics for me because I have the 71 depth. And with the 4-3-2-1, I don't necessarily feel like it's really needed. You play quite a high line, and with the players that you have and the way you play it, just don't really feel like pressing's needed, but it might just be me. Now, the width is on 45, just to tuck those fullbacks in ever so slightly, just to make sure we don't concede goals in those wide areas between the fullbacks and the centre-backs. It really just does stop those through balls basically in behind in those areas. Sorry for that. And the depth is on 71. I know people are bored. I'm sorry, but it has to be done. 71 depth is absolutely busted this year. What it does basically is they've changed the way depth works. So basically, you can press ridiculously well with it. It basically does the pressing for you, so you can just win the ball back up the pitch, and basically wherever you want to, as much as you want to. So make sure you're using it if you aren't already. Like I said, I know it's boring, I'm sorry, but you got to do what you got to do. Now, the build-up play is on balanced. Again, no fast build-up or long ball or anything like that. I just don't really feel like you need it with this. I feel like a lot of the instructions do a lot of the tactical work for you in a way. So I just like to have balanced and kind of manually trigger things myself. Also, alongside with direct passing, which we'll talk about briefly in a minute, it just means that it works so well without anything else that you just don't really need to do it. So, chance creation is direct passing. If you don't know what direct passing does, what rock you've been under, I don't know. You've been living under some sort of rock. So basically what it does is if your players have like high attacking positioning and have high sprint speed, acceleration, things like that, it means they make better in behind runs than they already would through the AI. Obviously you will still trigger runs yourself as well, but the AI just does a bit more of the work for you. The width is on 40, again just because we are just trying to just keep those attackers narrow, and we'll explain why in a minute. You'll see obviously with some of the instructions and things why we're doing what we're doing. So I'll explain that a little bit more as we get into the instructions. Now, the players in the box is on 7. Now, that is mainly just due to the fact of the centre mids are so vital in this formation and the way we play, especially going forward, that you'll see why it all makes sense eventually. So, yeah, 7 players in the box for that. We do have both corners and free kicks on 2 as well. That is mainly just due to the fact of how well my corner tactic works, and also because we don't want to concede any counter-attacks or anything like that. Do you want to have an amazing team like this? Well, head over to iggm.com to get the cheapest and most reliable coins on FC24 and use code CLUTCH at checkout for 5% off. So guys, so now we're going to get into the instructions. So we do have our right centre forward and our striker both on stay central and get in behind. Now this is because as we do defend as well, it will basically play like a 4-4-2, and it will basically attack like the 4-3-2-1 but defend like the 4-4-2, mainly just so we can just be a little bit more defensive when we are defending, but also still be so good going forward with all the options and things like that we get. So like I said, both on stay central, getting behind to basically play like a 2-striker thing when we are defending, and also getting behind runs for how good through balls are and things like that. Now, our left centre forward is on getting behind and come back on defence. The getting behind is so when we are attacking, he will still make those in behind attacking runs, but it also means when we are then basically defending, he'll come back on defence and almost play as like a left mid, and just basically it works that way. It does work pretty well. It helps you defend a lot better, especially with how we use the fullbacks as well, which we'll see in a minute. Now, I do have my left centre mid on just getting to the box across cover wing. Now that is because, no, he's meant to be on cover centre. I've put 2 of them the wrong way around, 1 second. So yeah, so he is on getting to the box across cover centre, and that is mainly just due to the fact that we do want him to make those driving runs into the box as a left centre midfielder. He'll bomb up the pitch and really trying to get into those attacking spaces that maybe Diaby may leave, and also he'll just drive and help create between Kvaratskhelia and Brolin, or basically your two other forwards. It works super well, and Messi is the best card like to do it with as well. He's absolutely busted with the long shots, the passing, dribbling. He's just absolutely unreal. Now our central centre mid will be on stay but while attacking cover centre. This guy will be a bit more of your defensive midfielder style player. He'll basically sit back and help protect your back line whilst your other players go and do the work for you in terms of scoring goals. So pretty standard there, like I said, just cover the centre of the pitch and stay back while attacking. Then we do have our right centre mid on getting to the box across and cover wing. Now the cover wing is mainly just due to the fact of that as basically the right centre mid, he'll end up being the right mid in the 4-4-2 basically when you are defending, and he'll just basically sit back and help defend. And then you do also have him on getting to the box across, so when you are attacking, he'll also make those runs into the box, really help trying to score cutbacks, things like that, just really overload our opponents with options. Then we do have our two centre-backs and our keeper. They are all on default instructions. And then you do have the full-backs on stay but while attacking and overlap. Stay but while attacking is just to help defend when we are defending. Also on overlap to make those overlapping runs down the wings. It gives us so much width. It basically ends up meaning we attack with 8 players and you just get so much freedom going forward, so many passing options, makes it absolutely busted. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this, like I said, please drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub, and if you are interested, look in the description down below for the Patreon as well. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.